K24 Lopez says, so the one next to Myron, get that boob job, but guy will want to try other boob sizes. Help out, Myron. You explain it better. Help me out. I mean, well, okay, so your main, because I wasn't a part of that conversation, your purpose of getting a boob job is because men complain?
No, I said it was a self-insecurity I've had for a while. I feel like I look a little younger, like, without upper breasts. I feel a little, I work my chest out in the gym, so I have, like, very good pec muscles. And having a bigger chest, not too big, guys. It's going to look very natural.
Yeah, but guys will still fuck you, though.
I'm not looking for that, though. I'm not seeking sexual attention off of me getting my boobs. I'm still going to be who I am. I'm not going to sexualize myself.
You're going to get more
outfits.
sexual attention, though.
Yeah, you will. And
significantly more.
Yeah. You want to.
So be it.
I mean, she said it wasn't going to be that much of a difference.
All right. You're talking all right, Jasmine.
No, let her. Come on, let her be a girl's girl.
I was just saying, like, sometimes.
She already took the
you know what a girl's girl is? That's like woman code. Hold on, Chris, hold on.
What is a girl's girl?
A girl's girl is, translation.
You are a girl's girl.
Let me enable a woman to have a delusional belief system that is not going to serve her in the long term.
She said she wasn't going to do it to.
That's not.
Because first she said,
That is not a girl's girl.
That is not a girl's girl?
That's not.
Who?
A girl
At all.
Okay, give me an example of what a girl's girl says.
Like a girl's girl would be like, okay, like let's say you have a girlfriend and she's asking you like, does this outfit look good?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna tell her the truth.
Really?
Really? You're not gonna let her go out crazy. You're gonna be a girl's girl. You're not gonna let her go out crazy.
So are you gonna tell her? Hold on. Are you gonna tell her? Look, you're fat. We're not gonna get into this club. You need to wear this, or we can't go to this place.
I can call my friend right now, and I can put her on speaker, and I can be like,
she will lie to you.
No, she won't. She'll be like, bitch, you're fat as fuck. You was eating. You was breaking your diet earlier today.
Notice how she said her friend. I'm talking about these girls don't know each other. They're not friends. She's saying a girl's girl. Because here's the thing. She said, oh, I'm going to get my boobs because XYZ. He correctly points out, well, you're going to get more sexual attention or sexual. Oh, well, I'm not doing it for sexual stuff, but you're going to get that. Oh, well. And then you go ahead and you're like, oh, well, it's whatever. And you're trying to enable the delusion.
What I was saying is she already said she's not trying to do it in an exaggerated way. And a lot of times women's bodies fluctuate anyways. So it changes.
I understand that. But regardless, right? She is going to be more sexualized regardless, is what I'm trying to, what we're trying to say, compared to what she has now if she increases her boob size no matter what. Anytime a woman accentuates like sexual features, she is going to be sexualized more. It's just the
But
reality.
men naturally like that. Men like the opposite of what they are.
For what though?
For sexual purposes.
We're not disputing that though. We're just saying like if you dress a certain way or portray yourself in a certain way, you're going to be sexualized.
Yeah.
Look, ladies, okay.
Exactly.
You guys want a big red pill here, women? You guys might not like saying this, but men can't objectify you unless you objectify yourself first. So when your dumbass puts on that tight dress and says, oh, I look so good, you've actually objectified yourself. Then you walk outside. Don't get mad when men objectify you in response. The problem is that women don't like taking accountability for their actions because you guys are stupid. And you guys don't normally take accountability for your actions because no one tells you the truth. Hey, if you get your boobs done, men are going to start to look more at your boobs. If you get your ass done, guys are going to look more at your ass. If you dress in a provocative way, men are going to look at you in a provocative manner.
That's understood, though. That's common sense.
Ta-da!
If it was
my
common
dad,
sense, do you think
that's common sense.
Do you think that social media will look the way that
you're
it
going
did?
to be catcalled. If you wear
then why do women complain and say I'm being catcalled and all sorts of shit?
Because they're just delusional.
Oh, that's what we've been saying.
What would you want your ideal woman to look like?
Really, nigga?
Okay, when we're like outside and stuff, or what do you mean by this?
No, just like organically, naturally. Are you okay with cosmetic surgery and stuff like that? Like, what do you seek if it's so?
No, I mean, I prefer her to be natural. I mean, look, you want to do surgery, do it. But I'm just saying, like, don't be delusional. Think that you're not going to get more sexual attention.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying do your boobs. It's fine. But just understand that you are going to be objectified more so as you accentuate your looks. This is just an uncomfortable reality of being a female. And you know what? I kind of do feel bad for you guys because you guys aren't really ever respected on your merit. A lot of the times you guys are respected on your looks, right? No one really cares about a woman's opinion or intelligence or anything like that. It's like, is she hot or not? That's what men care about. And that kind of sucks. But, it's a weapon that you guys could use to your advantage, which many of you do. But I don't think you guys use it the right way. I think most girls use it to party, meet attractive men, get flown out, whatever, and then don't use it to find a husband and lock him down long term.
She wants marriage. Exactly. So it's like, hey, if you want marriage, she wants marriage.
Yes.
So it's like,
I've been
don't get
trying.
your boobs done.
What?
Don't not get your boobs done.
I don't think it'll keep her from getting married. I think the thing is.
The guy she wants though.
You want to do the calculator?
Yeah, do it.
Let's do the calculator real quick. Okay. Do you have high standards?
No.
I don't believe that. All right. Pull up the calculator real quick, and then also have the Instagrams
First of all,
ready
he
of the
gotta be
girls.
fit.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's
Yes,
yeah.
pull up my
pretty high.
Instagram, please.
Yeah, and we'll have all the Instagrams too. Okay, let's pull up the calculator real quick. This is the dating calculator, ladies. And this calculator is the most accurate assessment of men in the United States. It counts for the U.S. Census Bureau, the CDC, National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. So what is the minimum age that you want your guy to be and maximum?
Talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
The maximum?
No.
Minimum, maximum.
Oh, minimum?
Yep.
Minimum would be 25 to like 45.
Cool. Minimum height?
Minimum height would be 5'10".
All right. Okay. Race?
White, Hispanic.
Black.
No.
Good.
Oh, okay, niggas.
All right. All right. Education.
I have associates.
What does he have to have? Bare minimum.
A no degree. They don't need a degree.
Okay.
Education is bullshit.
Okay.
All right. Your facts.
All right.
Facts.
All right. Minimum income for you per year.
80K.
Okay.
A year? Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can he be married?
Can he be married?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Can he be obese?
Sorry, man.
Oh no, you have to. If you can't
Sorry,
take
Jeff.
care of yourself, you
Sorry,
can't
Mo.
take care of a woman.
Sorry, Mo. Thank
All
you,
right.
Chris.
All right. Let's see how prevalent this man is in
All right,
America.
let's go.
And damn, we shouldn't get. Can you get the stuff, Chris?
What exactly?
Congratulations. 1% of men meet your requirements.
Oh God.
1%. That's a big range, though.
You score.
boy.
You scored 4 out of 5 cat bags. So what was that? 4 out of 5 cat bags. Yeah. The 80K saved her.
It's the 80K.
It was the 80K.
Yo,
and any education.
80K?
So let me ask you this. So since this guy is 1% of the population, you said earlier, right, that you wouldn't change for a man, right?
No.
Would you change for this man?
With the 1%?
Yeah. Well, that's what you want. Clearly, we've seen that you're.
Where do they get that one? This calculator is bullshit. Because
Is it based off of their
I give y'all a big
He
ass
just told
range.
you, right? It's like this
Okay.
is like the
All right. So
With
this
Google-
is
what was his
this
name?
is
With Google
the
spreadsheet or
this is actually really good to see because this is perfectly encapsulates what I said about women. Women have a gross overestimation of attractive men that are available to them. Okay.
Yep.
We put the filters in of age, height, income, race, etc.
Fat,
Can't be fat, not
married.
married. There's not that many of those guys around in America.
In Miami.
That's making
yeah.
80K.
No, this is America.
Making 80.
Yeah, America.
This is in America.
This is America.
So
Whoop,
you're one. The man that you want is 1% of the population. Now you said earlier at the show that you would not change yourself for a man. Knowing now that your guy is literally 1% of the population, would you change?
No, I would just change my standards. That's it. Not change who
would
I
you,
am.
Would you lower your standards then?
Yeah, potentially.
What would you lower it to?
And that's not personality,
See, she's laughing
how he
'cause she-
smells, how he walks, how
You know,
he
it's
talks.
funny. She's laughing. She's not lowering her standards. And,
Yeah,
and,
no,
and,
yeah,
and, and like you
facts.
said before, this doesn't account for him looking good.
Yep.
This doesn't account for him
It
being in
sucks.
shape or
Yep.
going to the gym. It's
How
probably
he
even
walks,
less.
talks, yeah.
Visible abs and shit, which is what girls like you
Hey,
typically
girl,
want.
what's up?
So, yeah, this guy.
If his biceps are smaller than mine, absolutely not.
Yeah, then you're cooked. This guy's less than 1% of the population, bro.
That's your job, though.
Just to clarify this, if y'all saw this example for a second, he's 1% of the population. He's not even a 6-figure earner. He's 1% of the population.
That's why I said earlier that the $50,000 made more sense.
Yeah.
And that's why I was saying that that's actually the
most
average income in most households.
Yeah, it is.
So we cannot base things off of what we think
No, it's not.
are. Like, that's
So
the average.
my
what the
only
average American
suggestion,
makes.
my only suggestion is for y'all to actually realize what just happened. If you have this vision in your head of what it is that you want, and you are saying that you're not going to adjust for that man,
You're cooked.
you're cooked.
You're done.
You're cooked, and you won't realize it till the wall smacks you in the face. The wall is undefeated. It will be here.
Or dick.
So
Yeah.
so that's the thing is like you kind of have
Okay.
to realize like
You want water too?
I'm not saying make really drastic decisions tomorrow, but what I am saying is like you kind of have to take this seriously. Of like
Yeah.
the guy that you say you want, when you've come across him or find him, outside of him like telling you something crazy, you better get on his timetable and program.
Yeah.
Because these guys aren't just everywhere.
Well,
5'10", 80K per year. White or Hispanic, which is the majority of the population would say anyway between those two races. not married, not obese. I mean, yeah.
Cut out the black guys. Cut out the Asian guys.
It wouldn't
cut out
even
the
go
guys
much.
that's bi and gay.
Yeah, and we wouldn't even.
Come on.
It wouldn't even go much if we had a black or Asians anyway. They're minority. And this is already 1% of the population. Like, I don't think women understand like how rare the guy they want is. Now, I'll be honest with you. There's millions of women in America that look like you, have your build, are in shape, etc. Maybe have bigger boobs but look just like you. Yeah. That will change. Mm-hmm. So how are you going to compete with these women?
I don't compete with anyone at the end of the day. It's just me versus myself.
Go, Queen. All right, go ahead. You got it.
Nothing.
Come on, Queen.
The right person's gonna.
Am I gonna get a little like you're gonna?
No. You good.
And nothing's worse. Nothing's worse than watching a race and seeing one or two people at the starting line that didn't realize the race started.
I should race.
Life is a competition. Life is a competition. And guess what? Can you imagine a man walking around? A man walking around and saying, "I'm not in competition with other men." That's insanity. Like.
But at the end of the day, like I know my value in life and where I'm at, very content. I'm very
the value that what's on the screen.
I don't need a man. Fuck what that's.
There we go. Now it all makes sense.
No.
Now it all applies to the 1% for most guys.
I called you Latin earlier.
I feel like that only applies to the 1% though.
No, and I'll tell you why. Because most of you won't come across or know where to even find a 1% man, and you're actually going to be fighting for the top 20% man.
Yep.
But that's
actually much more your. That's actually much more your speed. You got lucky.
No, here's what it is.
No, she ain't
here's what it is. I'm his personal assistant, so I run his. We just started dating, but I'm his personal assistant, so I run. We just started dating though. Well, not dating, but we've been together for almost a year.
Oh, so he's fucking.
I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He's my baby.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
But
sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
He's lit.
So,
no, but I feel like the competition aspect.
Mm-hmm.
The competition.
See, she's smiling. Look at
what?
Bro, just let her talk, bro.
All right, fine.
The competition aspect comes when you're competing for the 1%. Most guys are losers. They're going to accept anything from a woman. If you literally cook and clean for a guy and do the most bare minimum, most men will actually want a relationship with you. Most men can't even get pussy accessible to them anymore because
why?
Of all of the stuff that's going on with women,
So you're effectively saying most men are not attractive to most women.
So what I'm saying is, it's easy to gain a husband. It's easy to get a man because most men are very.
It's not easy to gain a husband if it's not the man you want to marry. It's not easy to. You're not getting a guy.
Why does his looks matter? Why does his looks matter?
Well, you got to ask the ladies why the looks matter. You got to ask the ladies why the height matters. You got to ask the ladies why.
None of those things matter though.
To you, it does matter to all the women around you.
Wait.
Height,
girls,
salary. His build.
What do you mean? I'm not arguing with him.
His masculinity.
I'm listening to him.
Et cetera, et cetera. There's a whole host of things that most women have standards for, which disqualifies most men. So whereas for you, you're comfortable and you're set, most women today are not. And when they get post 30, it actually gets harder. So when we're saying, yeah, absolutely, it is a competition.
And here's the other thing,
because y'all don't want all the men that's out there.
So she's lucky because she's got a guy out of her league. That's why she's satisfied and happy. So it's on you to keep him, right? See, she rolled her eyes, bro. He's better than you in every way.
No.
There's a million girls that look like you in Miami, bro. That's another thing too. Let me be honest with you, girls.
And he tells me
Stop for 2 seconds. Let me be very blunt with a lot of you women. A lot of you girls are fucking replaceable, okay? The things that women bring to the table that men actually want are very easy to find, very replicable. Don't be a pain in the ass. Be quiet. Don't argue with me. Don't be a whore, etc. Submit to me. A lot of women can do this, okay? But the problem is that the things that you guys are looking for are not easy to find. Decisive, confident, in good shape, tall, money, competent,
clout,
right? Can teach you something. Maybe clout with some degrees, right? In her case, in good shape.
Yep.
So this is very hard to find. So the problem is that there's way more of you than him.
Facts.
Kanye West famously said this, right?
What?
There's 1 million yous, there's only one of me, right? There's 1,000 yous, there's only one of me. And he was very right about that.
What?
Because even Kim Kardashian, as famous as she thinks that she is, guess what? There's a lot of bitches that look like her that aren't whores, that didn't have sex on camera, that he could go and get a younger version that isn't a whore and be fine, okay? Because the reality is Kanye West carries more sexual market value in the dating marketplace than Kim Kardashian does.
How many Kris Jenners are there?
What?
Her mom.
How many?
Who's Jenner?
Yeah, who's this list
So
of
basically,
men?
you're just saying to
that's-
lower. You're saying that women should
I'm
just
just asking a
not
question.
care how men look.
I'm not going to
That's a nonsensical question. It has nothing to do with the topic at hand. The topic at hand is simply this: men's standards are lower than women, so therefore we can replace you guys easier.
Yeah.
So the higher standards, the more you got to get in line and shut the fuck up and acclimate to the man. You want a 1% guy, but let's be honest, you are a 90 percentile woman.
What should I change?
How do
What
you
would
know
you
that?
say your advice would be to change that into a bigger percentile for me to expand to potentially find the man?
Well, I'll tell you this. Okay, I'll do a fitness example with you, right? Let's say you wanted to cut and do a show, right? What would you need to do?
A clean diet, low cal, low carb diet, high protein.
Perfect. You'd have to put yourself in a calorie deficit, right?
Yes.
If you don't put yourself in a calorie deficit, you are not going to lose the weight.
Correct.
Now, what would you do to get to that calorie deficit? Would you do whatever was required to hit that goal for that shoot or whatever it may be?
100%. You need to make weight.
Can you drink?
Perfect.
Can you drink?
Yeah.
No, you have to sacrifice.
Fuck. Okay. So you would do what's required. Because you would need to do it, right?
Yes.
Now, let me ask you this. If you didn't need to do all that stuff, would you do it? If you could have lost the weight without putting yourself in a calorie deficit, would you make yourself suffer like that?
If I didn't need to?
If you didn't need to. In a hypothetical. Obviously, we know scientifically you do.
No.
You wouldn't, right?
No.
So let me ask you this. Why would you bother to be attractive to get a guy if you don't need him like you claimed? See where I'm going with this? If you only want
I feel
him,
like they're two
you're
different
not going
categories,
to...
though. You're comparing two different
But that's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you're not, if you don't need it, you're not going to work hard enough to achieve it. Like if you need to cut weight by a certain day, right? You know, I need to be in a calorie deficit. I must do this. Otherwise, I'm not going to get it. Same exact thing with a man. If I want a higher status guy, 1% that's attractive, I need to acclimate on his schedule. But the problem is that women think that they're going to, in your situation, I'm going to eat in a calorie surplus, but still lose weight. It's impossible, right?
Right.
Same exact thing with getting a more attractive guy. You must eat. You must by definition eat in a calorie deficit to a degree to get that guy. You have to make sacrifices to get that guy. But women think I can have it all. I could be a raging bitch, a feminist, rude, obnoxious, keep my standards high, and still get my man. It's not happening. It's not fucking happening. I'll tell you this: I can't get no fucking Instagram model bitch and be a broke nigga working at 7-Eleven, right, or outside panhandling.
You sure?
What if I told you guys, yo, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not changing. I'm gonna be outside of 7-Eleven, homeless, with a fucking thing saying, give me some money. I want to get an IG model. Would you guys say I'm delusional?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I'm homeless and I want to get bad, but you guys will all laugh at me. So why is it that women think I'm going to be myself, be a raging bitch, be annoying as fuck, and still get a top tier guy?
True.
Right? Isn't it kind of wild?
Okay, so
But
wait.
just broaden. You don't have to. That's why. Never mind.
You wanted the Instagram model?
Yeah, I'm saying like if I wanted to get a very attractive girl. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm
So-
homeless.
Never mind.
Homeless.
All right, so
You would laugh at me, right? If I said I want that bad bitch?
earlier he said that the woman would have to lower her standards, lower how she wants to live or whatever. So if she did that just to be with you, then would she still be an Instagram model? And would you still want her?
I'm gonna clarify something real quick. A lot of ladies that are hearing lower their standards, what that actually is
Well, I said
making.
to what
I'm saying
extent,
is
I asked.
actually it's about making your standards actually realistic for who you are and what you bring to the table. So lowering your standards is usually because it's too high for who you are and what you bring to the table to begin with. So that's the starting
all right.
point.
So if I'm an Instagram model and I have created something for myself,
Okay. And what is that?
whatever I have created, I'm just speaking
Is that
in general. I'm not
is that
speaking
a huge following? Is that a lot of money? What's
my lifestyle,
Okay.
the lifestyle that I have. So
Cool.
I make enough to where I can get my nails done, or I can get my hair done, or I
Travel.
can buy
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So if I'm there already,
Mhm.
right, and somebody like I want to get with someone, or someone wants to get with me
Okay.
in a relationship, why would I expect less than what I'm already getting?
Okay, you read way too deep into my analogy. All I'm simply saying, because she wants a 1% guy. So I told her.
What is a 1% woman? Female.
No.
Doesn't exist really.
Yeah.
It doesn't really exist. And the reason why I say that is
I'm
because
the hidden gem, and so is the guy I'm trying to find. So.
Well, why are you?
All right, so what?
No, but wait.
What
Oh my gosh,
makes
this
you
is such
different,
a
though?
dumb conversation.
No, no,
Literally,
wait,
the dating pool is not even
Pause.
1%.
Pause.
Majority of
I just
What
wanna
makes
know.
you different though? From all
I'm just
other
independent. I really don't need a man unless
these
for a
girls on
family.
panel.
This
So
is
what?
such a dumb.
Like, I feel like a lot of these girls like want a man, but I don't actually strive for a man. I want the man to come to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, I'm not out here searching for a man or being like, I need to be married by this age. I understand. I actually put it in better perspective when he kind of explained it. You're wasting those 15 years on this, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe like I do. If I'm not married by 25, this plan B is like, you know, I'd be open to fostering kids at the end of the day.
I really
okay,
like
so
your,
one of your
walls.
I guess things that you said makes you special is that you're independent.
Yeah.
Do you think men care about that?
Yeah. Well, they care because they want you to be codependent on them. They want to take
They
care of
want
you.
to
They
fuck
want to
you.
guide you.
They want to fuck you and your ass and your pink twerking.
All right, let's go back to her
Sorry.
real fast, and we'll address this. Okay,
Let's ask,
well, let's
though.
go with
Hold on,
her,
let's be
Chris.
nice.
Chris, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Let's ask, bro. Like,
Bro, just take a seat, man. Just leave. Nigga. Just leave. Just leave. Let me run this
But-
shit, bro.
I'll go on.
Okay, let's go to you first. So you read way too much into my analogy when I'm talking about the Instagram situation.
Well, I wasn't just talking about the Instagram. I was just saying.
Well, you're trying to peel it black to explain it. All I'm saying is, like, if I'm a homeless man and I'm a bum, I cannot expect to get a bad bitch. That's all I'm saying. I use the Instagram model just as a placeholder term.
No, yeah.
But I'm talking about a very attractive young woman.
No, I
I cannot attract her because my sexual market value is too low. That is the equivalent to a woman like her, no offense, that might be physically attractive, however, has very bad characteristics that are not conducive to a good long-term relationship. Okay? Because guys that are in the 1% are going to want something in return from their woman, not just looks, because beauty is common. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I feel like
Beauty
it's the same for
fades,
women,
too.
though.
No. Well,
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's the same for women.
What do
What's
you
the same for women?
That women don't just want looks; they want something else. Also.
Precisely.
They want to be.
No. That
Both people want to be. fulfilled.
precisely. Okay. So who has higher requirements? Men or women?
Facts.
Depends on the person.
Okay. In general, who has higher requirements? Women or men?
Do you want me to answer what you?
Yes,
wanna
Jasmine.
Just in general.
answer it like you, Ivana.
Who has higher requirements, men or women?
Come on, Jasmine. You can do it.
Hear? I can't answer that question. I guess.
You don't know
All right,
that
ladies.
when
For the rest of you,
Women.
who has higher requirements in
Women.
general, men or women?
Women, men would
Men.
fuck anything. Men would do anything.
Women have higher standards,
Women
right?
have higher
Yeah.
standards.
Women have higher standards.
Oh, okay. Good job.
Okay. So
They don't
since
even have-
women have higher standards, right, men have to bring more to the table, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Jeff, don't laugh, nigga.
This is pulling teeth. I don't know why we're not acknowledging the very basic facts.
the most selective.
People should just be of their word.
I'll make it even simpler for you. The most selective men don't even come close to women that aren't as selective. The pickiest guys don't even come close to girls that aren't that picky. That just goes to show the big difference between a man's selection and a woman's selection. Men fuck who they can, women fuck who they want.
Guys, fuck you, and you.
So this whole situation, like, you don't, bro.
Believe it or not, another way to look at another way that I think can be really effective to look at it, and I've actually used this in different discussions with folks, is kind of how it relates to, like, when you go for a job, right? When you're going for a job, what do you bring with you? You're
selling yourself.
Yeah, your job description. You know, you wear the part.
Your portfolio.
Your portfolio.
Your resume.
Your resume, right? And imagine if you slid over your resume, and the job that you wanted and everything that's on the resume had nothing in common. Completely irrelevant.
Are you listening to that? What
Like,
you just said?
Yeah.
completely
That's like common
irrelevant
sense,
to what
though.
it takes to get the position.
Yo, Myron.
You like, oh, but I did 3
No,
years.
she needs to pay attention to this.
I
Can
did
you say that
3
one more time for her? Because she didn't listen at all.
Yeah, no. Facts.
No.
I got distracted.
No.
When
See,
you slide your resume over for a job position that you say claim to want,
Okay.
and then the person looks at the not job description, your resume,
Okay.
and they look at it, and they're like, well, this is a pretty interesting resume, but this has nothing to do with the position that I'm trying to hire you for. And you're going off about, wait, I worked 3 years at Chuck E. Cheese, and I worked at Chick-fil-A, and I've done this and done that. And they say, ma'am, this is a job for accounting. You would be like, okay, but I want the job. And they were like, yeah, but you're not qualified for this position.
Right.
None of the prerequisite things that we're looking for in terms of experience, in terms of what you bring to the table, in terms of your credentials, warrants me picking you over the other candidate whose resume does show those things. So if you want now you claim, as of right now, in your early 20s, I don't care about this. This isn't something that I want. Unless you can project this out for the next 60 years, at some point in time, you may actually feel differently. So if you do want the position of being a wife, it would behoove you to actually get out of your head and thinking, I don't need to care about this. I don't need to change anything. I don't need to adjust anything. Because when people get on the other side, it's insane. It's really, really difficult. So what's on the resume of a woman who's ready to fill the position of a wife?
Are we talking about a
In
nowadays
general.
woman or traditional woman back
Period.
then?
Of all civilizations at all periods of time, there were things that they had to have known that the man that they want would want. So if you don't know that, I'm not shitting on you. That just means, all right, I got to put a little bit more time into me. Spend some time with wives. Spend some time with older women.
Well, I'll tell you this. She's already fucked, and I'll tell you, you're being way more polite about it.
Yeah.
See, you said I'm independent. By being a wife, by definition,
I
that means
did
you
all
are...
that wifey shit before. I'm just...
Okay, be quiet for 2 seconds. Okay. Yeah, be quiet for 2 seconds. You need to listen because you have a very hard head, and it's very obvious that you've dealt with retards, and no one's told you that you're not as smart as you think that you are. So let me be very clear about this. The first thing that you put out there was saying I'm independent. That is fundamentally antithetical to being a wife. By being a wife, by definition, that means you are dependent. So if you want to be a wife and find a guy, you need to shut the fuck up and be dependent. Being independent will keep you independent in perpetuity. You got to pick one. And I'm telling you this as a guy that's a higher earner. We don't want bitches that talk back to us. Multimillionaire, I'm going to tell you, all of us think this way. We don't want women that talk back to us, that tell us I'm independent. None of this bullshit. Because I could go get a girl that's 21 that's going to shut the fuck up when I tell her to. And she could put the fries in a bag and she don't got to do it no more.
I'm going to shock y'all with what I'm about to say.
We don't care about independent women.
I'm going to shock y'all about this. He doesn't have to be a millionaire to feel that way either.
Exactly. Higher earner guys.
I'm not a millionaire yet. But way before I could get to that point, I feel the same functional way. And I learned with time that when I started to respect myself more and prioritize the women that just get it, it's way better than trying to mold a woman into being the one that I'm looking for. Why would I have the time for that? Why don't I just deal with somebody who just gets it, likes me, treats me well, respects me, changes and adjusts the things that she was doing on her own without me? When she's realizing and seeing, well, I want to do life with him, it makes sense for me to adjust these things. One of the things that should be on your resume is the ability for you to be teachable.
Here's the other thing, too, I will say, ladies.
Yes.
All men feel this way, whether they make $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, it doesn't matter. Their ability to be honest about it is contingent upon how much money they make.
There
So
you go.
once he makes $50K, he can't really tell you to shut the hell up because he needs you to make money and work with him. $100K, hey, you know what? Cut the hours back, chill out. $200K, $300K, that's when he starts telling you to shut the fuck up. Over that, he's not even going to tell you to shut up no more. He's going to go get another girl and divorce you or leave you or whatever it may be. So I think women need to understand that a man's honesty, a lot of the times with what he wants, is contingent upon his income and his status, right? And the more status income he has, the less he's going to talk to you.
Facts.
So I'm telling you guys now, I'm warning you. You want a guy that makes a certain amount of money? He's going to expect something in return. You're a guy that wants $80K per year, that's going to be a guy that's higher earner that's probably going to make more than that in the future. He'll listen to your back talk for a year, 2 years, 3 years. At some point, he's like, man, fuck this shit, bro. He's going to get rid of you. That back talk shit is not hot.
7 years?
Men hate it.
If you don't get this, 10, 15 years from now, you're going to be talking about the man you're going to be sharing. Okay? Because that's what's next on the list. If you think, oh, that'll never be normal in America. Oh, we didn't think OnlyFans was going to be normal. Now it is.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't think a lot of the industries and things that's going on 10, 20 years ago that we have now, we didn't even know that men and women not being able to get along and have conversations without disrespecting each other was what it turned into right now. In the future, unless you're planning on being single in perpetuity or dating women, if you don't get this lesson now while you still have the youth on your side, the option is going to be you reaching out, hey sis, how you feel about a sister wife? How you feel about, can I be number 2, number 3? Because that's what's next. Because a lot of women would rather stay alone than end up with a guy that they really didn't want.
She's laughing, but he's dead ass. I'll tell you guys, I'm never going to be monogamous again. Every single girl I deal with, I tell her I'm having multiple women. Well, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's too.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck
Well,
what you
why?
like.
15 years from now,
Wow,
marriage
I do
won't
that
be
too.
on the table, is what I'm basically saying for
see,
most of y'all.
I can say that because there's only one of me and there's thousands of millions of you, so I can say that.
Oh,
I'm
really?
telling you, ladies.
That's when the guys are super conceited like you. You guys are so conceited.
Here's the difference.
It's a numbers
Hold on,
game.
You
hold on,
think
hold
you're
on.
a millionaire
Hold on,
and
hold
you're
on.
big,
I mean,
this
hold on,
guy,
hold
and this
on.
guy.
He's in
Hold on,
he is
hold
millionaire.
on, hold on.
No, he is.
I had to
I don't
earn.
care. I don't care.
Hold on, stop for 2
Oh, you
seconds.
don't care?
Stop,
doesn't talk.
stop. I had to earn this ability to be conceited. I had to earn this confidence.
Yep.
Competence leads to accomplishments, which leads to confidence. It's different. Women, you guys are born with your confidence because you guys, maybe a Maybelline, whatever the fuck, makeup, titties, whatever. Men, we have to fight for our confidence. We have to fight for our ability to be accomplished. And once we do get the title,
Yep.
people say, damn, other guys want to be like us, other women want to be with us. So, yes,
Yep.
I am going to be conceited because we have to earn that.
Drake.
Women don't earn their conceitedness.
Chris
You're
Brown.
22, you haven't done anything.
Wait,
but you're
what?
very conceited, right? So, what were you saying? You were going to say something?
Well, I was gonna say, so then what was the point of feminism if we didn't have to earn our conceitedness?
Women never had to earn their conceitedness. And I would argue female conceitedness is a problem. It's a big reason why a lot of you guys stay single. It's a big reason why you guys don't perpetually can never stay happy with a guy because you guys think you're worth more than you really are. But the reality is, there's a lot of women like you. That's the problem. You guys don't see that. You all want a 1% guy, but you guys are all 99 percentile chicks.
Yeah. You fine?
But
Or
how do
actually,
you
Would you call
sorry, 0%
yourself
chicks.
a high value
that's what I
man?
asked you.
Would you
So
call
you're
yourself a
saying-
high value
you're
man?
saying-
That's a gay term. I
But
hate
you're
that term.
saying-
Yeah.
I think you can never call yourself that. That's
Correct.
what other people might attribute to you.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is that men that are conceited, men that are that people say are cocky or whatever, 9 out of 10 times they've done something to create that cockiness or conceitedness because we must become. At 18 years old, I'm useless. Ain't nobody inviting me to a fucking yacht party. Right?
No.
Ain't nobody inviting me
But
to a mansion party.
99% of women don't want you because you want multiple women, and women don't look for
You know what's
that.
interesting?
Okay.
Actually, most women will break that rule for the right guy.
Yep.
They break that fucking
Chris
But
rule
what
all
about
the time.
you? What about you
It's
breaking that
eternal.
rule? You just said you're with multiple women, like that's
Yeah.
what you do, right?
Yeah.
So if the right woman were to come into your life, you would break that cycle.
No.
Okay, then. So why should she?
Because there's way more of her than me. It's very
But how
simple.
do you-
Supply
okay.
and demand, ladies.
All
So,
right.
ladies, it's numbers, right?
But like
Supply and
financially,
demand.
like where's your value? Like what's your value?
What do you mean by that?
You
I
say
think
there's
she's
only
asking
one
what's
of
your
you.
network. Oh my
Yes.
God,
Why
network.
is there only one of you? Because I've seen billions and billions of the same you.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Billions?
Billions?
Okay, thousands.
We saw 1% on the screen.
Thousands.
I'm saying
She's
we
just
saw
saying-
1%
she's
on the
just saying
screen.
she's seen many.
Okay, so let's be honest here. Do you think there's more attractive men or attractive women?
Well,
Why is it all about attraction at the end of the day?
Yo, Chad.
Beauty
Attractive-
fades.
Chad.
Like you're talking about you want a good girl,
no.
traditional.
But here's the thing. That's
It's
the problem.
just
See, thank you for
contradicting.
proving my
Yeah,
point.
no, not
Beauty is
just
your
it.
main commodity. Thank you for proving my point even further. Beauty is a woman's
I
main
would crash
commodity.
out, Chad.
That's not true
It's
at all.
not a-
Yes, it is true.
Well,
Because
that's
you're a
not-
model. You're a model.
I don't think
You
that's
get
what- I
paid
think
to,
we're
like, show
getting
your
off
tits.
topic.
That's not true
you
because
want a
we
boob
don't
job.
have tits.
You want a boob job. Why?
No, we're getting off topic.
I
We're
think you
sorry.
guys are definitely
Okay, you guys,
mistaken.
Chris.
listen, after
What
this
about the
interview,
few
Hold on,
percent
hold on,
of
hold on
women
one
who
second,
work
hold on one
hard for
second.
themselves?
Hold on.
They do it
Hold on one
themselves,
second.
and they
Hold
do
on
it
one
No
for
one gives a
love.
fuck about a woman working hard or
That's
making
why
money.
you have 20 different
Nobody
girls
cares.
that look
Don't
the
crash
same.
out.
Nobody cares. Yo, look.
And that's why there's
Here's the
billions of
difference.
you.
Here's the difference. Okay, let me be very honest
That's
with
just
you.
blunt.
You're a cute girl. If you worked at McDonald's or you did the cosmetology that you do, no one would care. You'd still be able to get dates. If I worked at McDonald's or I did what I did, it would really affect the way for me to get dates.
I think that's cap.
That is my
because-
point.
I think that's cap because he's an attractive guy.
I would struggle with girls.
He's a cute guy.
I appreciate that.
Attractive.
Cute?
I appreciate
Very
that. Thank you.
attractive.
I appreciate
It
that.
doesn't
But
matter.
ladies.
Which fuck up?
Chris, stop.
I don't know what ethnicity are you,
Call me back,
but
ladies.
you know I'm not into black guys.
Nigga, man.
He has
Okay.
10 different girlfriends, so you can't even try it anyway.
Ladies, that's not what important, okay?
Okay.
Because here's the thing, a male attraction, let's go with that.
That's
Oh,
where
you're
your
handsome.
value's just
A
down.
male attraction,
It's down.
Male attraction
But it's
does not
not
go as
just
far
love.
as female attraction. I'm never going to get into a club for free because
Facts.
I'm handsome. I'm never going to get invited on a yacht party because I'm handsome. I only get invited on a yacht party if I know the right people, I make a certain amount of money, I have a network. You, on the other hand, can get into that yacht party or get into certain social situations because of your beauty. A woman's beauty burns brighter and stronger, shorter period of time, but it goes way further. A man's handsomeness doesn't get him anywhere, unfortunately.
Alright.
So it's not the same.
I mean, I met a lot of male
Black chick
models,
left?
but
I
I
don't
get it.
believe
But
that.
no,
She left?
bathroom.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
All right, now
She
black
left?
chick is leaving.
Oh yeah,
the glue was getting into her head.
yeah. The glue.
So,
I mean, like, it's
real quick, ladies, because I between what Myron's saying, what I'm trying to communicate, same with Chris, I have a very, very short story, and I hope it could be helpful.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I was 29, about 30, I had to fly to Chicago. My family lives out there.
Love Chicago.
And when I got my layover,
both of them leaving?
yes, I had a layover in Atlanta.
Right.
And it was only for like an hour and a half. Flew from Philly, Atlanta, from Atlanta to Chicago. I had a dating app on my phone, BLK, Black.
Oh, Black?
Yeah, it was popping, right?
Niggas, all right.
When I
At
left,
least one of us using black.
Yeah, bro.
when I left Philly, I forgot that the app was on and tracking my location. When I got to Atlanta, it picked up the fact that I was in Atlanta, and then when I got to Chicago, I turned my phone back on. I had 70 women that had initiated contact with me.
Why?
Which of those 70 women do you think would get to dictate and tell me what I can do with women in the market? I had been in one city for an hour and a half, and I had landed and got in the car in Chicago. That was 6 years ago. What makes you think the overwhelming majority of women have any leverage over telling me what to do? And now, again, I'm not a millionaire. So if almost 80 women are matching with me, choosing to initiate contact with me, just by me getting on a plane and landing, and then getting on another plane and landing, with having no
married?
Yes, but the point that I'm trying to make is I don't think that y'all understand what this young lady Sunshine was struggling with. Is this is why it's so important to not kind of go off of just that initial feeling of I'm going to do what I want, I don't have to need a man, I don't need to change anything. Because when we say your leverage is effectively gone at 24.
That's what I was trying to explain to her. Is like
the leverage is gone.
Like the beauty is common, and that's what men care about. Okay,
Men only care about beauty. Only.
That is the main commodity that men care about.
It's a starting point.
Who's gonna push your wheelchair? Like, let's say you get paralyzed
I mean,
tomorrow.
I like makeup,
One of
but
the
I don't
10
always
bitches that you're seeing. No,
Well, statistically
I don't
speaking,
think
actually,
so.
yes. Actually, statistically speaking, yes. Actually,
So you have to think
But-
long term.
but
Like,
yeah.
who's gonna push your
But
wheelchair?
actually, statistically speaking, one will. But the point I'm trying to make is that the
She's
main
your
thing that
number
men look for is beauty. That's common. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. The things that you guys look for are harder to find because women's standards are higher.
But you're saying, you're saying that the main thing that men look for is beauty.
Yes.
It's a starting
But
point.
then we were just talking about attractiveness for men. So
Mhm.
are we also talking about the physical attractiveness?
Our handsomeness does not go as far. Okay, here's the thing. If I'm an ugly man or average
a lot
looking
of
or whatever,
women fall in love with ugly men. Like,
this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Fresh.
But that, Chris, stop, bro.
I mean,
An ugly man, right, can make up for his ugliness in other ways. He can make money. He can be charming. He can be charismatic. He can be funny. He can be famous. He can be a good person. He can be polite. He can be charitable. There's many ways
like
that a
make
man
you
can
laugh
make
out
up
of
for
my-
being ugly. But if a woman's ugly, it's over. She's not even gonna. The guy's not even gonna want to talk to her if she's not attractive first. You understand? At least a man can make up for his lack of
but
low sexual market
women can
value.
also make up for that.
No,
What?
I mean, I've seen
Yeah,
women
that's-
that
Too
are
much
not the best
contradicting going
looking
on
being.
here.
Yeah,
Is that why are you making that face?
Is that
I mean, I'm
common?
just-
Is that the exception
I
to the
never
rule?
said. I mean, I never said it's common, but it happens.
Okay,
It all goes
so-
back
I
to
think
the
it is
boobs.
more
You want to
common
see
for
them
average women
natural,
to be
but
with-
I don't know. I
you
feel
just
like
told her
we're
not
not-
to get them.
I think it is more common for an average woman to be with a high earner, an average looking woman to be with a high earner, because she's gonna take more than what a supermodel pretty girl.
Well, I tell girls all
as
the
a
time.
wife,
I
I've
mean,
seen more.
I tell men that are high earners to get more average girls, 6 to 7s. You don't want to get like an 8, 9, 10, because these girls tend to come with problems. But yeah, but they're gonna have side chicks that are 8, 9s, and 10s.
But those don't matter. You're just a side chick. You're
Oh,
not
see? She gets
benefiting.
it.
Who cares? You're okay. Anyway.
I'm loyal to
No,
one
no.
man.
No, I'm just telling you what it is. Like, look, if you want a guy that's going to be more faithful, that's going to have no other women, get a more average man. That's fine.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's not true. You can have a completely
But
high value man,
Who?
higher than yourself.
Who?
My ex, for example.
You're single.
Yeah, I said my ex.
Yeah. So
Why aren't y'all together
like,
then?
Yeah. Why?
To be honest, domestic violence, and I told you that in the beginning.
Because he wasn't high value.
I'm sorry.
He wasn't high value because it was domestic violence. He punched the shit out of you, or like some like verbally shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
I don't want to get into it, but as far as
Yeah.
being, I'm not gonna tell you like what he did to me, but
he wasn't high value.
Yeah, if you're punching chicks, bro.
I don't think you should down a situation.
But I'll be
if you don't
damn
have a
right
place to
that
be in. You
he
don't know what
doesn't
to
put
do.
his
wasn't high
hands
value.
or
Yeah.
scream.
You were a friend, right?
Yeah, any dude that's punching girls is not higher status, bro.
Or a cousin
I mean,
girl, so you know,
not higher value. Look,
I don't see you respecting women.
Yeah, I don't. And I'll explain what I mean by this. Yeah, I don't.
Exactly.
Look, and here's the thing. This is precisely what
Like I said, nobody's gonna push your wheelchair.
Here's the thing. You need to listen for 2 seconds before you just like respond. You just you just listen to respond. When I say I don't respect women, I don't respect women as equals, and that's precisely how you want it. Because if I respected you as an equal,
that's not how I want it at all.
Listen,
that's not how I want it at all.
Well,
everybody just needs to go back to the traditional way of a woman being a woman and
right,
a man
so
being a man.
Chris,
but you want 10 women at once, so it's not going to happen to you.
Hold on. Okay, you just said you want a traditional relationship, right?
Correct.
You do understand that a traditional relationship is inherently unequal.
Yes, I do understand that.
Okay.
I am not trying to be
So
equal.
I don't respect women as equals. Why? Because I understand traditional relationship dynamics. I am the leader. I am the dominant force.
Understood,
so
but you said you don't respect women. You didn't.
Let me finish what I was saying. I said I don't respect them as equals because that's not what they want. You guys don't want to equal, and you just said it yourself. You admitted, I want a traditional relationship. A traditional relationship, by definition, is not equal because I have far different burden than you do. So we are not equal by any means of the
I wouldn't want to be equal either.
So then what are you mad about?
Wait.
I'm not mad. Who's
I don't respect
complaining?
women as equals.
Wait,
That's what you want.
You say you disrespect women, but you got 10,
No, I said
20,
I don't respect
30.
them as equals. That's what I said.
Disrespecting them. But I get the status of the whole like.
That's not disrespecting them. That's actually respecting them even more so because I understand their limitations. If me and you were dating and someone broke into the house, I would be disrespecting you by saying, "Hey, I need you to go fight them with me."
I wouldn't be with you because you got 10 bitches, which means you're not a good man.
This is a hypothetical. Can you use your brain for 2 seconds and like get out of your?
It's not hypothetical.
Get out of your emotions for 2 seconds.
It's not reality.
It's not reality.
Hypothetically, again.
It is.
It's not.
It's not.
Oh yeah.
No woman wants to be in that position where they're competing against 10 different other women.
You guys are so fucking dumb. You can't even go into the hypothetical where we're not talking about 10 women. I'm talking about.
I'm listening to what you're saying.
Listen for 2 seconds. You guys are so goddamn triggered about 10 women. Let's assume I'm monogamous to you.
Okay.
So then let me have 10 guys.
Okay.
No.
Let's assume
Let's be
that makes you a
equal.
whore. Anyway, let's
Can we relax?
assume we're in a monogamous relationship. Use your brain, ladies, and think for 2 seconds, and just think and listen. Monogamous relationship, traditional relationship. I'm the breadwinner, you're at home. Some motherfuckers break in. I tell you, I need you to come fight with me. That's not fair to you as the female. That is not your job. I'm going to tell you to go hide in the fucking closet. I'm going to go get the guns, and I'm going to go deal with the problem. You're going to call 911 and stay in a safe area. Lock yourself in the room. It would be unfair. It would be irresponsible. It would be evil of me to tell you to come fight with me because that is not your job. Guess what? That's not me treating you like an equal. And that's precisely what you want. You want me to be the one that's going to be on the front line and deal with the problem while you stay in safety. We are not equal.
Heard.
That's what you want.
That's not what I want.
Oh, you want to go out and fight with me? You want to go out and shoot these motherfuckers with me? Yeah?
Hell no.
I have a
Exactly.
twin brother, but I'm not going to war. Men got drafted, not women.
So then I'm giving you the inequality that you want.
That's fine. I don't want to be equal with you.
So what the fuck are you bitching about?
I'm not bitching
Mark,
about
like,
anything.
this
You're
is
just
why
not a
I
top
wanted to
tier
crash out
man
of
with
it.
10 girls.
No,
Like,
this is kind of funny though.
You're still stuck on a 10 girl shit. We're
it's
way
just
past
not
that.
value. Like it's
That's way we're way
you
past
keep talking
that.
about women and respect women. Honestly, I have nothing left to say.
Look, he's rich as fuck. He can do whatever he wants.
Thank you.
It's not. Yeah, I mean,
I don't care. Put millions on me, and you can take it home with you.
out, man.
Look, man, I'm just telling you, like, this is just how these guys think. Like, you're so stuck on like 10 women or whatever. Look, guys that have money a lot of times or have status, they're gonna have multiple women. I'm just being honest about it. Most guys are not monogamous.
It's
to
never
have shit.
happened to me.
You think your guy never cheat on you?
Never. Never, baby. You can put him on this camera right now. Never. Why would he have a reason to cheat on me? I never gave him a reason.
Let's trust the guy that beats on women. His word matters, right? Oh,
He never cheated on me.
If he was punching you, I promise he was fucking other bitches.
Yo,
I promise you.
You can
are
promise
single.
me
That's
all
not a
you
person
want,
of
but
good
you
high
never
moral
did.
character. That's
Yeah.
not a person
Yeah,
of high moral
like,
character.
sorry, say.
If you're punching women,
Yeah.
bruh, you are absolutely on some other bullshit.
Yeah.